Today, we're digging into a really powerful idea. What if economic reconciliation wasn't just a social goal, but was actually a profitable business model? We're going to look at a 100% Indigenous owned company that's using AI and education to prove that purpose and profit can be the exact same thing.
So here's how we're going to break it down. We'll start with the why, the huge opportunity here. Then we'll meet the company that's answering the call. After that, we'll dive into their digital toolkit, break down their plan for growth, and finally, look at how they measure what really matters, which is impact. First up, let's talk about the opportunity. Why is economic reconciliation not just some abstract moral issue, but a massive economic one for the entire country? $50 billion. Just let that number sink in for a second. That's the estimated GDP of Canada's Indigenous economy every single year. This isn't a niche market we're talking about. It's a massive economic force, powered by more than 75,000 Indigenous-owned businesses. Now, behind that huge economic driver is a really important moral one. Canada's Truth and Reconciliation Commission, the TRC, put out 94 calls to action to help address historical injustices. And Call to Action 92, which you see here, specifically asks the corporate world to step up. So you've got this $50 billion opportunity on one side and this clear moral call on the other. It creates a real sense of urgency. Okay, so we've got this clear need, right? The big question is, who's actually stepping up to meet it? Let's meet the protagonist of our story. And here they are, Bear Standing Tall Inc. They're a 100% Indigenous-owned digital company, and their focus is just laser sharp. They use AI-powered education and tools to help other organizations make real, measurable progress on economic reconciliation.
And what's really important here is the deep authenticity behind this company. The founder, Jason Carter, is a Nihia or Cree AI developer. I mean, that's the perfect blend of cultural knowledge and serious tech skill. And this isn't some brand new startup. They're fully certified as an Indigenous business, and they've got a proven track record with over $400,000 in revenue since 2017.
So how does this hub actually work? How do they do all this? Let's pop the hood and take a look inside their digital tool. The whole thing is built on a foundation of over 100 unique ebooks. And this isn't some static library either. They're adding new titles every single week. So the content is always fresh and always growing. And from there, it's not just about reading. They've built out structured learning paths. So you can go from a foundational course that's great for all staff all the way up to a formal accredited certificate for the people who are actually leading these initiatives. And here is the tech centerpiece. This is the real game changer, an AI co-pilot. It's a tool that helps automate all the hard work of managing and reporting on what are called Reconciliation Action Plans, or RAPs. It's designed to turn good intentions into action you can actually measure. The whole model is super flexible too. So if you're an individual or an ally, you can get a membership for unlimited library access. But for companies, they offer corporate licenses that help train entire teams, meet diversity targets, and really move the needle on their social and governance goals. That's the S and G in ESG. Now, a powerful mission like this needs a really smart business plan to back it up, right? So let's look at the blueprint for how this hub is going to grow and scale its impact. So as you can see, they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. The revenue model is really well diversified. They have specific goals for year one, from getting 180 individual members and selling ebooks, all the way to landing 24 major corporate contracts. And when you add all of that up, it comes to a projected revenue of over $121,000 in the first year alone. That growth is going to be fueled by a strategic $50,000 marketing investment to really get the word out and expand their reach. And they've got a really clear, aggressive roadmap to make it all happen. The full platform, including the AI Copilot, goes live in the third quarter of 2025. By the end of that same year, the goal is to land 5 major corporate contracts. And by the middle of 2026, the plan is to have over 1,000 active learners on the platform. All right, finally, let's talk about the long game. Because for a model like this to be truly sustainable, for it to really work, the impact and the profitability, they have to go hand in hand. And you can see that right here in the numbers. This chart shows a clear path to sustainable profit. Projections show them growing from nearly $60,000 in net profit in the first year to over $225,000 within 5 years. That's what a sustainable social enterprise actually looks like on paper. But here's the most important part, the key to all of this. Success isn't just about the bottom line. The company's key performance indicators track profit right alongside things like the completion of their clients' reconciliation action plans. It's about measuring financial success and social impact together. Ultimately, this whole blueprint, it's all built on this one really powerful idea that social impact and business success don't have to be separate goals. In fact, they can be the very same goal. And it leaves us with this compelling question to think about for the future. What else becomes possible when we start designing more systems where purpose is profitable?